In this episode, we went from 5,000 drops an hour to 100,000 drops an hour with one not so simple change. So let's get right into it, shall we? Our first goal was to get 7,200 pieces of obsidian. So we went to the end to spend a few hours digging down a tower. Once we finished mining down the tower, it was time to head back to the overworld, where we ran into a bit of a surprise.
I'm quite terrified right now. I came back from the end, and I was mining up a bunch of obsidian, and I came back on my bed over there, and all I hear was heartbeats. And so, there is a warden somewhere on our base. And I don't know where, but someone had the time to put a warden, and I am so concerned. It terrified the crap out of me. So now I gotta find this warden, and oh, it's right there. Well, I'm just dumb. Oh my god. Well, I'm blind. I've been trying to figure out where it could be, and it's literally right there. Okay, so yeah, there's a warden on my bridge. There's a warden. Okay, I don't want to get close to it. We're going to do pre-camp. Oh my god, it was Bean. I don't know. I'll come up with an idea for that warden. Oh jeez. I'll come up with an idea for that warden. But for now, it's staying there. And I need to go... I guess I need to go give Bean 16 diamonds because he went through all that to give me a warden for some reason. So, thank you, Bean. I don't know how I feel about it, but thank you.
After our little surprise, thanks to Bean, it was time to participate in a little bit of deforestation. Now with a shulker box full of the worst wood type in Minecraft, it was time to go to a new breeding ground where we successfully started a frog apocalypse. With 165 frogs all grown up and ready to go, we headed over to the shopping district where we picked up a shulker box of obsidian from Scuba and 8 stacks of honey from Sylphs. We needed a few more stacks of honey, so we built a tiny bee farm to start our own farm, which of course I got a little carried away and we ended up with quite a decent amount of beehives. With enough honey blocks to hopefully last this entire build, it was finally time to make our way over to the old farm to say our last goodbyes. And now with our sad sentimental moment no one really cares about is over, we started the first half of this massive farm. With the portal frame done, we headed back to the overworld to start the second part of the farm, and admittedly it took me 8 tries to get this portal in the right place. With the first portion of the killing chamber built, it was time to move Minecraft's laggiest mob, aka the frogs. With the frogs in place, it was time to finish off the killing chamber. And with the farm officially being done, it was time to put it to the test where we AFK'd for an hour. And after an hour of AFKing, we went back to the overworld to find that we didn't get any drops. I may have most likely forgotten the hopper minecarts. So with our mistake fixed, it was time to head back to the nether where we AFK'd for another hour. And with the first successful AFK session done, it was time to add up the math of how many items we got. Okay, so don't trust my math because I suck at math, but roughly speaking, for every item, including the magma creams, we got about 93,000 an hour. And that's accounting for the fact that I probably lost a few things because this had not picked up everything and this was being slow. That's fine though. I'm perfectly fine with that. I got about between 27,000 to 30,000 for each of the lights, the pearlescent lights being the ones that got the most, which I'm not upset about. I also realized, like, I had a plan of selling these. I'm going to still sell them. That was the whole goal of building this. But also at this point, I have so many of these and so many like sea lanterns. I might as well try and incorporate some of the frog lights into our mega base if we ever get to it. But for the most part, I think that's an absolute beast. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. It was so worth the torture I had to go through to get the frogs there. So I'm gonna keep messing with it. I need to definitely finish up the storage system, so I'm gonna do, or at least try and get a good portion of the storage system done for the rest of this episode, and then I'll come back and check in with you guys at some point. I think this is where I'm going to end the video, only because all I have left to do is a storage system, and that's just boring to watch. It's just tedious work for me to do, so I'm not gonna bother showing you guys that. But that being said, if you guys did enjoy the new editing style, if you could tell, it is completely different than what I normally do. I really enjoyed doing it. I had a lot of fun making this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, please do a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see more of that editing style. I don't mind doing more of it. Just gotta let me know. That being said, hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.